Thank you, Courtney and Bonnie. And a warm congratulations to all of my talented sisters being honored tonight. I am so thankful to have my wonderful husband, Stafford, and my two daughters, coast to coast, here tonight, Sammy and Taylor. I love you both so much. And I have to tell you, I lost my father, Major Alfonso B. Jones, on this very day last month. This is top of mind because the values that he instilled in me are foundational to any of my professional accomplishments. But he's also on my mind because he loved a party. And actually, I know Dad is here tonight. There's just no way he would miss this. He's here. With my father's passing, my mother, Muriel, and my sister, Leilani, who were caring for him, were able to join us tonight. And they've been evacuated from their homes in Altadena since January 7th, but they are here. And my family, right? And my family taught me that you show up for the people you care about in life, no matter the circumstance. I love you both. In the days leading up to tonight's event, I've actually been reflecting on just how many people have shown up for me in my long corporate career, and thinking about what showing up means in this heavy moment that we are in as a people, as a nation, and as a world. And a few words keep coming to the fore to me. Acknowledgment, belief, and care. Showing up starts with acknowledgment. And I've had the privilege of feeling seen and known by the leaders who shaped my career. I'm talking about former General Mills CEOs like Steve Sanger and Ken Powell, who took an interest in who I was and what I was doing and what I might be capable of doing. And early in my career, I remember my amazement the first time I realized they even knew my name. The first time I understood that they did not tolerate, but they appreciated and applauded my engagement in the community. Showing up is also about believing in people. So many people believed in me, seeing my potential before I saw it myself. They believed that I could become a reasonably capable leader, and their confidence in me gave me the courage to take the kind of risks that are necessary to advance one's career. Mentors like Mark Belton invested in building my capabilities and developing my potential. Showing up is finally about caring for employees. And I had so many opportunities to leave for bigger jobs and more pay. We always do. But in the end, I felt that my company cared about me as a person. And I really experienced this care for the first time when I encountered a major challenge in my personal life. I was told I'd be unable to have children. And I'll never forget when I spoke with Steve Sanger, the CEO at the time, about taking an extended leave, and the very first thing he asked me was, "Kim, are you okay?" He didn't ask me, "How long are you going to take? Why are you taking this leave? Are you okay?" And then he said, "Take the time you need, and we'll be here on the other side." So this story, of course, has a happy ending. You know, Sammy and Taylor are here, but that is what caring looks like. That is how you get someone from Hawaii to stay with your company in Minnesota for nearly 30 years. In the end, the acknowledgement, the belief, and care I felt from leaders at the mills is why I stayed. And it felt like home to me and my family. And in this room is littered with General Mills family, whether they're still in the company or not. That's what it felt like. And so tonight I invite anyone in this room who is leading a talented woman of color to reflect on what she is experiencing. Does she feel acknowledged and seen by leaders in your company? Does she feel your belief in her? And does she feel that anyone really cares about her in your company? Because this is what it takes to persuade talented people of color to put down roots and help our great Minnesota companies grow. As I conclude my remarks and accept this amazing Trailblazer Award, I'm thinking of one of my mentors who's also in the room, Dr. Retha Clark King. I'm not sure where she is. Maybe somebody knows. Okay, there she is. Okay. And I'm thinking of her famous words, "Find a trail or blaze one," which have inspired so many. Thank you, Retha, for being my North Star. Thank you to Sharon and to the advisory board. Know that I cherish this award and this recognition. Thank you.